morning, Grizz. Welcome to the start of the spring trimester. For seniors, that means a little over 50 days of school left until graduation.
Sunnyside High School is one of the few high schools, very few that are large in the state of Washington, that has become the academic Super Bowl champion. Being a former school superintendent and principal, it's so easy to talk, and talk is cheap. But what you've done that's so wonderful is it wasn't that you just believed that you could. You proved that you could. So you've done a wonderful job at becoming school known for academic achievement. But I'd be really remiss if I left it at that. Because you have fabulous teachers, because you have done so well in school, that's just the beginning. Make absolutely sure you take it to the next step. So at this time, I'm going to ask the students, the administration, the superintendent to come forward as we present the plaque of 2015. This award goes to the top 5% of Washington schools that have attained the most outstanding levels of reading and math over 5 years. Over 5 years. "2015 School of Distinction. One of the 5 highest improving high schools in the state of Washington for increased reading, math, and achievement and graduation rate over the past 5 years. Sunnyside High School."
So from the freshman class, the student with perfect attendance the month of February was David Torres. Come on down, let's give him a hand. From the sophomores. Sophomores, we have Stephanie Gonzalez. Come on down, Stephanie. From the juniors, we have Adriana Gonzalez. Okay, and from the senior class, I don't know if they're with us today, but from the senior class is Wenseth Mendoza. Another student with their attendance. And that student is Mark Corona. Come on down, Mark. So what Mark has done is he's worked with another student to help their attendance get better. I said at the beginning of this that together we help each other improve our attendance. What I'd like you to do is continue to do that. Help somebody. You know who the other student is that is having attendance problems, and you can recognize their need for support by reaching out to them and encouraging them to come to school on time.
So it's my pleasure to be here this morning for a very exciting event. This fall, Mr. Maxwell was nominated for the 2016 Washington State High School Principal of the Year. Pretty cool. And so I get to come here today and say a few great things about Mr. Maxwell, and a couple of things that the nominator had said about Sunnyside and Mr. Maxwell. Within the past few years, Sunnyside High School has received a number of recognitions. No one individual has been singled out for recognition for the effort it took to raise the graduation rate from 49% to 90%. But I believe there is a key player who deserves recognition for sustaining this success over time through his leadership, Ryan Maxwell. Without a relentless pursuit of maintaining and improving systems of support, the turnaround at Sunnyside High School might have proved superficial or a flash in the pan. But Principal Maxwell continues to sustain and recreate an environment of innovation and efficacy for the constituents of Sunnyside High School that is resulting in prolonged success. The nominator also goes on to say, I would venture to say that there are few schools around who provide attendance and grade data at their homecoming assembly, or I think an assembly like I get to be here for today, and use this data as part of the competition for the Spirit Stick. But because of Ryan's belief that the students and staff at Sunnyside can and will succeed, and his belief that if he provides them the time and resources they need, coupled with systems of support, our community has brought to the meshing of all aspects of student life with academic success, and all students will continue to improve. So at this time, if Mr. Maxwell will come forward. It's my pleasure to award this to my friend and colleague. We've worked together for a number of years, and so without any further ado, the 2016 Washington State High School Principal of the Year, Mr. Ryan Maxwell.
Recognition, so I don't want to get choked up here, but thank you. This is not my award. This is the award for the staff of the high school. This is the award for all 1,940 students here. I am blessed to work here. This is the best place in the state, so thank you. You guys have made it happen, so thank you. Okay, so there's a saying that a rising tide lifts all ships. And it's kind of ironic from what just happened, because my ship just lifted as well. But what I would like to say is, so when you think of the last 7 years, where we went, where we were, and where we are, I'm going to list out some successes this school year. And there are some really neat things that have occurred here this year. So number one, so boys basketball, and don't stand, don't clap until I'm done, just I'll read some stats. Boys basketball, 1,300% increase in wins. Girls basketball, Final 16. We had, close to 100 kids involved in the drama play that just finished. We had 58 regional science fair kids participating soon. We have fifth place in the state boys wrestling and a state champion, Jacob Mendoza. 5th place girls wrestling in the state of Washington. We have numerous kids participating in robotics state. We have 2 Teachers of the Year awards, Mr. Martin and Mrs. Stark this year, and then my award, and over a 90% graduation rate. We had 325 kids participating in spring sports right now. That's a number, that's a few of the things going on right now in this high school. As I said, the rising tide lifts many and all ships. And so what I would like to say is 3rd trimester, let the tide lift your ship and do better than 2nd trimester. Okay, so if you got B's, get A's, if you got D's, get C's. But do better 3rd trimester, and good luck and thank you.
That award goes to all the staff members also, and the hard work that as Maxwell's pushed us to get better, and we've allowed that to happen as a staff. And the student body, there's 1,900 of you almost. There's about 120 staff members, there's 1,900 students. So the adults can have some great ideas, but it's really the student body that moves and makes things happen. So give yourselves a round of applause for the hard work and for that award that Mr. Maxwell received today.